Hi, my name is Liz, also known as Diz, Dizzy Lizzy, and the Dizzard. I used to weigh over 415 pounds. In the last 10 years, I've lost just about 285 pounds total. Growing up, I was born 9-pound baby, and it just kept going and going and going. I had no confidence, no self-esteem, no self-worth. I lost my trust in everybody that I knew except my family, because people's actions put a damper on who I was as a person. And I put who I was in a little box. Walking across UW-Milwaukee's campus at 415 pounds, carrying books in the snow, and going to class, having to give a speech was the worst. And then I flew on a plane for the first time in September of 2008. Never flown on a plane. Here I am, 400 plus pounds, and the seat literally is like this, and I'm like this. And it was the most uncomfortable thing that I would rather have someone write on my clothes and call me fat and call me names and have these strangers stare at me squeezed into a seat. That got me thinking that I needed to change my life, and a couple months later, I did. July 13th, 2009, I walked into Snap Fitness because I decided I needed a change. I needed to be out of the rut that I was in, working out on my own. So I signed up for a free session with this company called Topline. I had no idea who they were except for the website that they had and where I signed up. I had gotten a message from the owner, Brett, to come in for an evaluation. We'll talk, go over your goals, and go through a little session. And if you like it and you want to sign up, cool, no pressure. And if you don't, that's fine too. I walked in and saw him sitting at a table, and having never had a personal trainer of any sort in my life, and at the weight I was carrying, I walked directly to the back of the gym, hid around the corner, and all you could see was my face poking around at this guy sitting at the table, and he saw me peeking. He met me halfway and he introduced himself. And he didn't question me about peeking around the corner and hiding. He does now because it's funny, and he's been my coach for 10 years, so now we can joke about all that stuff. But we went through a basic session. We sat down at the table, and he asked me what my goals were. And I said that I wanted to tone up and get abs. At 415 pounds, I didn't know any better. And he didn't judge me, he didn't criticize. He was the first person that I met that didn't criticize, judge, make fun of, or pick on me for being overweight. So from that point in July of '09, 10 years later, we've lost almost 285 pounds together, and I wouldn't be alive without him. People ask me, we have all these new clients coming in all the time to Topline, and they're like, well, what makes you stay around for 10 years? And my answer is the same every time. I wouldn't stick with any job, relationship, or personal training coach if I didn't believe in what they stood for, their work ethic, and them as a human being. Topline as a brand and Brett as a person made me believe in myself again. And that's something that I'll always be grateful to both of them for.